Oh, Kathy, hi. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, Barbara. How are things in California?
What'd you say, Kathy? I'm sorry. Kathy, can you hear me?
I can hear you right now, yes.
Great. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much for inviting me today. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of your team.
Well, we are excited to do wonderful things together.
So, do you want to tell the audience who you are and a little bit about who you are, and then you can ask me why I joined Jeunesse and ask me some questions.
I would be happy to. My name's Kathy Jones, and right now I am residing in the beautiful mountains of the country of Panama. And I have been in the natural products industry for, around 40 years and in network marketing for somewhere in the 23, 25 years. And I met Barbara through another company, and I always admired what she did and who she was. So when I was looking for leaders to join me in Jeunesse, she was one of the people that I contacted. So Barbara, we're excited to have you on our team. And just kind of tell me, if you wouldn't mind, and the people listening, why you decided to join Jeunesse, and more importantly, why you decided to join the team of Team Jeunesse.
Oh, Kathy, that's so simple. Oh my goodness. It was very interesting, Kathy. You called me a few days ago, and I get prospected all the time, and I'm not always very open, and sometimes I'm not even very nice. But I stayed on the line with you, and I found you to be extremely personable. And very quickly, I realized you were really a leader of leaders in the industry. And yes, I know we met, oh gosh, almost 10 years ago, and that was exciting when we were with a previous company. But I don't think at that time I realized what a great leader you are. And so you asked if I would like to receive some samples. And this is one of those I can't even talk. It's one of these times in which samples really work. So Kathy sent me some samples, and I received them, and they sat on the table like a lot of people do. They sat there for a few days. I walked by them every day, and I saw them. Anyway, I ended up with some excruciating pain. Oh my God. I'm going to tell you, Kathy, I have never had pain like that before. And it was an arthritic pain, but it was not mild. It was a 10 plus, it was a 100 plus. Every vertebrae in my neck, every vertebrae in my back, extending out to all the muscles in my back, extending into my arms and the muscles in my arms, the joint in my arms, the joint in my fingers, down my legs. I mean, it was horrific. And I don't know I didn't know what to do. I tried ice packs and resting, and laying in the bed certainly didn't help, and sitting in a chair certainly didn't help. Walking didn't help. Nothing helped. So, and I had a lot of pain pills in me. I'm afraid to tell you guys listening how many milligrams of pain pills I had taken, and didn't even touch the pain at all. So I walked by the kitchen table, and there's that little packet still sitting there untouched. And I said, well, let me take a sip of this packet. I'd like to see what it tastes like. Now, I opened it and took a sip of it with no preconceived notions of it going to do anything for me. I definitely was not taking it to get rid of my pain. And I said, oh, it tastes good. Oh, that's nice. And I put it back down thinking nothing of it. And then a few hours later, I was startled. And I said, well, what happened to my pain? Where did it go? I mean, it just disappeared. I said, oh my goodness. And I said, well, what possibly could I have done to get rid of this pain, and how did it leave so miraculously, as so disturbingly it came? And I said, you know what? I took that little packet. I wonder if it could have anything to do with it. So I immediately called Kathy down there in Panama, and it's really great. She has a U.S. number. And anyway, I called her. I said, Kathy, what was in that packet? She says, well, resveratrol, super antioxidants, grapeseed, green tea, and a few other things. I said, yeah, but Kathy, what is it supposed to do for someone? She's always an anti-inflammatory. And I thought, oh my God, an anti-inflammatory. Well, it certainly did its job. Well, at this point, Kathy had my attention. Now I'm listening. So Kathy proceeds to tell me about the team, George Antar, that's Antarr, for anybody that wants to know, and Clayton Thomas, and the system that they put together for Team Jeunesse. And I was really impressed to find out that the system was for our team and our team only. And I've been around the block a few times. This isn't my first rodeo. So I knew immediately what it meant to have a system that in 2015 all seasoned network marketers want to make sure there is a system, but more importantly to have a system that was only and exclusively for our team was even more important, which means those seasoned network marketers that say, gee, I think I'll join Jeunesse, they're going to then sponsor shop. And as they sponsor shop and they discover Team Jeunesse is, I don't know how you say it, hands and gloves, feet and whatever, ahead of everybody else, they're going to look for someone within our team to sponsor them. And one of the things that make us unique in this system is that we have a replicating blog site. Now, everybody knows what a replicating corporate site is. I mean, but a blog site is a blog site. That's where you make daily entries. And where a replicating corporate site, you cannot SEO it. You cannot search engine optimize the site so that it's found on Google, Yahoo, Bing, and all those things. But a blog site set up by WordPress can be SEO'd. And I knew that. I was savvy enough. I've done enough online marketing and studying of online marketing to know exactly what we had in our hands. Exactly what that. And now, Kathy had me. She didn't know it, but I'm telling you, she had me. But I still wanted to do the dance, so I met Clayton Thomas. I just got more committed. Met George Antar, just got more committed. And less than 24 hours ago, I leaped in, and I am now officially Team Jeunesse IBO, Independent Business Owner. And I am so excited. So back to you, Kathy.
Well, Barbara, your excitement is very contagious, and I think anybody that listens to this will get excited. But would you mind sharing with us some of the other reasons that you looked at Jeunesse? Now, there was the product, but they have other great products from, scientifically documented skincare and a telomere product that has an ingredient that is actually patented, that we can say that it is patented to regrow our telomeres. They have a Zen Body, Stop Dieting and Lose the Fat program. But Barbara, besides the products and the team, what are some of the other reasons that you decided to take that leap of faith and trust me and George and Clayton and come into Jeunesse?
Well, I won't use the H word, but I don't particularly care for any compensation plan other than a binary. So they had me there. Binary, yay. And the reason I like a binary is when I work and I get paid, so do you. So does my success team. So does anybody I bring in. If I work, they get paid also. And if they work, they don't have to feel like I'm using or misusing them. When they work, they get paid, but I get paid too. But it's not just me getting paid. It's mutual. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So I love binaries. And if I understood what George said today, it does have a unilevel component, so I'm very excited about that. And then the other thing is the products. Right now, there's a lot of companies out there with skincare. The anti-aging skincare is a big rage in the market right now. But we don't just have the best of the best patented skincare. We also have the the essentials, your foundation, which is your multivitamins, minerals, and antioxidant product, AM, PM, and super antioxidant products, the reserve. We have basically it all. And then right now also with the big, huge obesity problem in the United States, we have weight management. And we don't just have a protein drink. We have it all. We have the entire program. And so we're hitting three main categories of interest in health and wellness. So we're not a single product company. But yet again, we haven't branched out so much that people are confused. We're very focused in three categories, and I think that's exciting. I like the youthfulness and the energy of the replicating company corporate site. I like the usefulness and diversity of the blog site. We are not limited to how we can, put a header on it and the colors. We're not limited to what we can write on it. But one of the companies out there whose name I won't call, big, huge online company, where people are making hands and fists, tons and tons of money, it's because they blog as a team. They do it as a team. So that's what we're doing here, is that, yes, I'm going to blog, but other blogs are going to be coming from above onto my blog site, which is really exciting to me as well. We get paid weekly. Of course, that really excites me. We have matching bonuses, so that's exciting. We have fast start bonus. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. If you want to see what we've got, you can go to my website, doyouhave2minutes.com. It's the digit 2. So it's doyouhave2minutes.com. And I know you do. I know you have 2 minutes. So go there and check us out. We're pretty impressive. And you can always go to my blog site. It's under construction. I'm just getting started. But that's workwithbarbarawilliams.com. That's workwithbarbarawilliams.com. Can't help but put my little plugs in here. So was there anything else that you remember that I said to you as why I joined this team?
Well, I think one of the reasons that you said, and you've already kind of touched on that, was the leadership. But just touch on your impression of the leadership, both on corporate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, leadership.
And the team.
Yeah. People don't know. Most people do not know how to choose a company. There are those that are business minded and go, oh, it's got a great comp plan. Well, great comp plan without really miraculous products, you 100% of nothing is nothing. Then some people will say, oh, awesome products. But products without a great compensation plan and great marketing arm for the products to get out to the marketplace, it's nothing. So what? You got great products. You don't have the marketing arm and the compensation plan to get paid. So what I saw here is we had the marketing arm, we had the compensation plan, we had the products. But then the next thing you have to have is leadership. And so who's your sponsor? I don't want to enroll with Sally Sue and Billy Bob. I don't want to enroll with the dog catcher either. And if I did enroll with the dog catcher, I'd like to know that he was enrolled with someone like Kathy Jones and Harvey, and that really know what they're doing. But Kathy is only one person. She can only service so many people in a day. So what you want is a support team leadership. So I've got George Antar, I've got Clayton Thomas, I've got Dr. Donna, I've got Kathy and Harvey, I've got Pat, I've got Wendy and Randy, I got the entire corporate office. It just doesn't get any better than that. I don't know what more to say. You're in the right place at the right time with Jeunesse. You're in the right place at the right time choosing Team Jeunesse. Jeunesse means youthful, youth. And that's what we are. We're full of energy that like the youth are. And so, Kathy, was there anything else that I had told you before that I could cover today?
No, I think we did a great, touch on why Barbara Williams chose Jeunesse. And like I said, we're so happy and thrilled to be working together after all these years. And just share your website and your blog name again with our listeners. And I think we're good to say good evening.
Absolutely, Kathy, and it's such a pleasure. I'm so happy about our reuniting, and you are such a graceful woman, so kind and so generous with your time. I am honored to be a part of your team, Kathy, and as I build my success team, I know each and every one of them are going to tremendously appreciate you and who you are, Kathy. It's real exciting. And hey, for those of you that don't know it, you heard the beginning of this Google Hangout. Anybody can do a Google Hangout. It's no big deal. I mean, you make a mistake. That's what we do in real life, too. So join us here at Team Jeunesse, www.doyouhave2minutes.com. I know you do. So get on over there. Type that in. Don't go to the search bar, the search engine. That's for subject matter. Go to the URL bar. Type in www.doyouhave2minutes.com. Or also look at workwithbarbarawilliams.com. That's workwithbarbarawilliams.com. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.